So it's actually a beautiful day. Cars and coffee day here at Fab Auto, which is pretty dope. Got a couple really nice cars here. Interesting that, you know, we'll actually get a moment where the MR2 gets a little more priority than the Lambo. But nice turnout, man. A lot of nice, really nice cars. It's pretty dope. It's nice to finally relax for a bit, even though I came here and still worked on my car for a couple of hours. So it's like taking a break. Maybe it feels like a mild version of success. Here we are again, back in the FAP lab. So, kind of needed to just get out of the house, you know, do the, sometimes you're just home and family, and kids, and this and that, when it just drive you insane. So, not what I was trying to have happen to me today. So I found my way over here. And I mean, it's not like I don't have a million things to do, because I do. So, one thing positive, I guess, that did come out of most of this is the new front coilovers are here. Yo, I mean, what'd you do with those coils? Where they at?
What coils?
The front ones.
Oh, I told Junior to take them home and do, because he left early. So I'm take them home so he could lubricate them.
What?
He's gonna lubricate them at home, bring them.
Fuck you.
Everybody's following you today.
He had somebody take my coilovers home so he could lube them up. Yeah.
Lubricación.
This is just a lube.
What is that?
Non-stop. Peekaboo. I see you. Peekaboo. Yeah, I guess I might as well do something. Right?
Get to work.
Yeah, I guess. You know what it is? I just feel like, as much as I love my car, like with race cars, bro, you get sick of them. You just get fucking sick of them. I don't even want to like look at it sometimes. She looks so naked now. No weight plate. No parachute mount. No bumpers. I can't even tell you the last time I saw my car like this. It's hilarious.
That's some drugs. Those are out.
these should be in. Let's see how that's gonna look. Let's get these out the box. They're real pretty. Everything pretty. Everything pretty you don't see. That's how the whole car game goes. Naturally. It's always a mess. Nice knife. Alright, that's the open box. What we got in here? Looks like some new front end links. Okay. I'm assuming this is probably because of the location of the tab on the front strip. Nice sticker. Okay. Like that. Hat. Got a little crushed, but that's okay. Maybe it'll air out a little bit. License plate cover. Nice. Some very well packaged coilovers. All right. Only got one hand, so let me get these out and we can do a little side-by-side comparison. All right. So there we have it, unpacked, new coils. Love the fact that these also have adjustable top hats, which I think is pretty dope. So shouldn't have any issues with camber up front, which is nice. And yeah, I mean, old, new. So let's do the job. Let's get that in there and see what we got going for us. Because why would we literally have a situation with no problems? You know, this is what we're having to do to make these work. Because of, we had to cut the ends off of these end links.
Good info for a fortune too.
Yeah, but
Especially for the drag stuff.
I guess, yeah, for maybe the once in a lifetime drag racer they're probably gonna encounter. But the
Maybe man.
fucking tab for the end link smashes into where I mounted my
This is the tab
here.
for the wheel. What is this called?
My chains, front straps, chains,
The
yeah, whatever.
straps to hold the travel.
So
So you don't do don't droop all the way when you do a wheelie or you have the front end.
Wheelie
Not
prevention.
wheelie prevention.
wheelie prevention.
Yeah,
That's as good as we're gonna get.
yeah.
So at least now, instead of going to McMaster car and having to make my own end links tomorrow, we got this. Just cut these off, because when you put it in, the tab would have hit, and now we don't have that happen anymore.
Here's the other one.
Oh yeah, see?
In comparison.
So
So I just cut a couple of the threads off.
that's it. So something interesting about this is my travel limiters now, even with the car up in the air, the coilovers have reduced essentially the travel so much that I actually had about this much travel recently with, I had about this much travel recently with the OEM coils, with these. So my whole purpose with switching over to the coilovers was not only just to be able to get individual corner balance, but also to work on using the rebound and the compression. So I kind of wanted to use the rebound to just control and slow down the extension. But I think I don't even need travel limiters anymore, considering what's going on here. Because we had to wind it up so much to get the ride height correct that now there's really only like about 3 inches of travel. So kind of interesting. It's like two different ways of approaching the same concept. Literally blessed with this carbon hood from my boy Raul from Streetworks. So gonna get that thing on here, see how it looks. This is day 2 of trying to get this thing together. Powder coated parachute mount, looking pretty. I love it. So my boy, Amin, he was like, well, he's supposed to powder coat the plate for me, the weight plate. This gigantic fucking thing. That's basically almost as tall as I am. and he ran out of time. He got a bunch of projects and things to do. So he's basically like, bro, if you want it powder coated and you want to attempt to do it yourself, go for it. So me being me, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take you up on that offer. So he showed me how to use everything. And basically he's like, bro, go for it. So here I am about to yank this heavy fucking plate into the booth, spray it off, and yeah, have fun. So watch me get this done. So first order of business. So I gotta figure out top of each other. Not too bad. That was my workaround. 2 big hooks, 3 small ones. All right. I hope I didn't fuck this up. Let's get that in there. Let's get this up and going. Let's see what it looks like in an hour and a half or so. It. All right, according to the pros, it's been 45 minutes, so let's get to the oven and see what this looks like. Gotta make sure I don't burn the living life out of myself, right? Look at you. That's done. Good to go. I'm fucking proud of myself. My first powder coated piece. Alright, we gotta let this shit cool down. Then I can take it out of there and make it happen. Alright, where there's a will, there's a way. So, damn, that shit was heavy. I can't even fucking... Oh my God, bro. Well, we have it here sitting on a dolly. Gonna get it on. Doing it by myself so I can save myself work tomorrow. We're good to go, hopefully. Just like that, we're back. Looking better than ever. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's always nicer when you know that you did it, you know? Wow, look at that. All right. Alright, so I just spent, I don't even know how many hours getting this up and running on the IGN-1A coils. I'm actually out of gas right now, as ironic as that sounds. But we're good. It runs. And I'm quite happy about it. So I need to get home and get some sleep because I actually do work today. And it's literally 7 o'clock in the morning. But very happy that it runs. So yeah, let's hope for the best here. I'm gonna check the timing. I've heard about some funky things that happen when you switch over to these coils just because of the amount of output. I just want to check the base timing and yeah, go from there. I come over here, right? These guys kidnapped my car for a week and look at this.
What?
Unbelievable. That's beautiful. Look at them. Hijacking my baby girl.
You want to help me get this together?
All right. So we've arrived at Ivan's again. Wow, this thing looks really good in black, huh? Hell yeah. So, check this out. Look at me. New bumper. Who this? Yeah, that's nice. That's fancy. Let's get this thing unloaded. Go from there. Yeah. That's it. Back again. Let's get this thing going straight. I got you right now. This is insane. Bro, the fact that I gotta add this shit to my car right now is insane. This is insane. But it's in. So now we just stack the plates on top of that and we're good to go. We've added our weight for Fall Nationals. Wow, look at that. That's why it pays to ask questions and talk to people that are smarter than yourself. I was having this issue where I had the feed pump on and I noticed that no fuel was coming back to the return. And I'm like, what's going on? Well, surely enough, it was just looping back into the feed. I had it hooked up to the wrong port on the mechanical pump. So, thank you, Damien Elf, for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, here's the boring part. This is the, let's get the truck ready. Let's pack up. Getting ready to go race. Has to get done, right? You just want, not everything's all like banging gears and going nuts. You know, preparation. Finding a time, time is crazy. Especially when you're a one-man team. Insanity. But let's get this done. So what I'm doing now is basically just testing this blower with my inverter and seeing just how much current it's really gonna pull, whether or not I'll be stuck on the weekend. And it's doing pretty good. I mean, with the blower, even on medium, it's only pulling, I don't know, like let's say 30% or so. When on high, it's barely 50. So not too bad. Not bad. This thing rocks, bro. It's ridiculous the amount of air this thing moves. It's blowing showing my hand on the low setting.
Next time I'm gonna fuck you over with that shit.
Biscotti?
Biscotti, I think so. Man, well.
Of course.
Yep, got it. There you go. Nice. Give me all this stuff, man. You're so fucking awesome.
Man, always a good morning. We're having a solid start to the day. Got everything hooked up. Car's good. It's been behaving itself. It looks great. Got my fans going. Charger going. But I'm ready to make some passes. Yesterday, things got a little bit behind. I was supposed to do some testing and whatnot, but by the time they actually started sending cars down, you know, it just wasn't even worth like trying to spend that money doing that for no reason. It just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Anyway, one step at a time. This first pass coming up, I got some new things started up, working on the launch control. Got my tires, new gauge set up. Little things, just one step, bit by bit by bit by bit. We're working on it, so stay tuned. So we've officially been rained out for hours and hours and hours on Sunday. Technically, I did not qualify because I got dragged through the lights last night while I was trying to race, but a bunch of people have left and it looks like I'm back in as long as Mother Nature cooperates. So here's the grand effort at basically 5:30 to try to get the track dry. That's pretty sick. So yeah, hoping for the best. One more pass at least, I would be super happy. Yeah, you keep that shit up. You keep it up. You're doing a great job. Yo, this car is absolutely beautiful. You gotta see this thing when it's like rolling. Hold on. Beautiful car. Oh man, what a weekend. Car's back at its like temporary home, back at FAP. And yeah, man, it was rough, man. First hit of the weekend, I had the issue with the shifter. It doesn't even make sense why I had the issue. I fixed that. I wired it back to the way it was. It works fine, doesn't make any sense. Second pass, I messed with the clutch pedal. Don't ask me why. You know, I felt like I was overthrowing the clutch a bit. Didn't have enough adjustment. Well, I had too much play. So I shortened the pedal stop or lengthened the pedal stop. And boom. Yeah, I had clutch drag. It dragged me straight through the beams. And I did test it in the pits, which is funny. But I guess after you do the burnout, the clutch gets hot. You know, it starts to do funky things. So that sucked. And then we got rained out. You know, car's still wet. Look at that. She's wet. She likes to be wet. Take notes, gentlemen. Anyway, listen, you know, this is racing. It sucks. It was an expensive weekend. I got to honestly get a ton of, like, not a ton, but a little bit of data that's pushing me in the right direction to where I want to be right now with this car, and I am happy still. You know, it's kind of bittersweet because it's like most people would just be happy to come home from like a weekend of racing and, you know, be ecstatic that they have a car that's still in one piece, you know. But realistically speaking, you know, as you start going faster and faster and faster, you start getting to your goals. You know, you start making moves with your car that, you know, you've never made before, and you start discovering new areas you've never made before. Going fast actually starts to become like, it's a battle, you know, and it's a battle that you're not necessarily losing, especially when things are working out. Kind of like this, you know, when things are working out and the car's doing good and it's behaving for the most part. You know, you go out, you kind of know what the car's gonna do. You know, you just need to start making smaller and smaller improvements to have a bigger and bigger gain. Man, this thing, it's addicting. It's addicting. You know, you start doing shit you're not even supposed to do, spending money you're not supposed to spend just to make this happen. So I'm happy. Listen, it's here, it's in one piece. I'm leaving it here because Amin probably wants to fuck with it, you know, put his fingers in places that don't belong, you know, probably for the next few weeks or whatever. But you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, it looks good. It looks good, feels good.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that.
Drives good. You know, she's doing what she's supposed to do. I'm not even complaining, man. I'm going to probably cut the oil filter open. I'm probably going, I just want to check it, you know, see the life of the engine, see if this is just like the third or fourth oil filter I put on since I built this block. So I want to kind of just see if there's any bearing material or any metal or anything at all in the filter that'll indicate, you know, a tear down or needs for a tear down. I'm still going to tear it down over the winter anyway, but before I do that, you know, because we may possibly sneak one more race in before the end of the year. We'll see about that. That's going to be really hard, but we'll see. But so far so good. So far so good. I'm happy. A little bittersweet that we got rained out today because I definitely had an opportunity to get some more racing in, even though technically I did not qualify because of that mishap that I had with the beams. But you know, a lot of people left or cars were broken. I could have took somebody's place. I fixed it. I was where I needed to be, you know. So yeah, one step at a time. One step at a time. I'm out.